moment, my fate written, I'm chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but time my only opponent. And lately I abide, but limitless I've awoken. So let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that you splattered. Push me to right here, a new chapter.
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
One too many times, the shots that y'all are taking. One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid, and my three wet like lemonade. 4 times and I step back just to reload and I let it spray. This is everything that I need, everything that I wanted, everything that I bleed. This is victory and I got it, cause I'm
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
right here, right now, right now.
Here now, waiting for the curtain call. Here now, this is the moment.
And we're starting early. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, we're starting early today. This is crazy, huh? What? This guy's up at 1:00 p.m. What is this? I mean, I was up earlier, and we did a sponsor stream, which is also great. Papa Big Mac, we love you. Same to you, Caesar. Appreciate you. But you know what? I didn't see you in the stream, so you know what? I'm kind of disappointed though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kidding. But no, I appreciate everyone stopping by here. Appreciate everyone stopping by in the sponsor stream as well. It was really cool. We got to play. I would just say this game has been out for a bit. It was Web3 War. And again, it plays very much like a CS:GO-ish, Call of Duty-ish game. I would say more leaning towards CS:GO, but has like the functionalities of like, you know, the Call of Duty aspect of it, arena shooter, but the graphics of it, the shooting wise, actually the graphics of it, and then just some of the other interfaces feels like it's a CS:GO. But it was cool. It was a cool game. I enjoyed it for the amount of time. You know, we were pretty much played against bots the whole time, but you know, it is what it is. Welcome to Web3. But no, again, it was cool. And today we're gonna be probably play for maybe an hour or so. I'm not too sure. You know, I have my kids later on today, so you know, so I'm going to spend time with them, which I'm very, very excited about. And who knows today I actually might make some content today with the kids, and we might play some Forgotten Playland, so that might be really interesting to check out later on tomorrow. If we do that today, I think that would be cool for them to enjoy playing some Forgotten Playland. And yeah, I think that will be really fun. Hopefully, I don't know if we can all play on the same control on the same account, so that will be interesting if we can do that. But if it is, We got some content, chat. We got some content. But other than that, I'm excited. I'm excited for to rank up higher in you know, in this game. I'm also in the Discord as well. So if you guys want to jump in Discord and chat, I'm always there as well. But if you let me play. All right. So like I said, I'm on a, like I would say like I'm on a 2-day like. So yesterday it was kind of interesting because yesterday I had gone to bed and I woke up around like 5-ish 6. So I woke up in the evening. So I missed out on the Web3 gamer Moonray event, and I was so upset because I told Icy, I was like, dude, I'll be there. Like, you know, like because he was saying he's like, oh, I can never please Yuki, and I was like, no. I was like, no, don't worry about it, man. Like, you know, I'll be there at the event, you know, and I'll help you co-host because I guess Caesar had something to do as well. So I was like, all right, I'll co-host. And then I slept, and then I woke up around like 5 or 6 o'clock. And usually when he starts, it's like I think it's like 3 or 4 o'clock around my time. So I woke up like an hour to 2 hours later, and I texted him. I was like, dude, I was so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to like, you know, miss out on, you know, doing that. Cause you know, I feel bad. Anytime anyone asks me for something, like I want to be sure to fulfill it. Right. Like, I don't want to be that friend that says like, hey, I'll do it and then not do it. Right. Like I don't want to be, I want to be known for that. So, so yeah, that was kind of hard. That was kind of hard to handle with, just because the fact that like, again, I want to be there for people, and it just is what it is. And my work has unfortunately these graveyard shifts have been killing me, chat. It's been killing me. It's been killing me, man. I don't know, man. I've been trying to figure out the best ways, the best solutions to to get the sleep, but also, I mean, I can get the content out. That's not the issue. I think it's the sleep portion. That's like the main thing, being able to, you know, do these events and be able to do things with people, right? Like, I feel like I can't do anything because I'm so tired. I'm waking up later, you know? So yesterday I literally just, like, I didn't do anything. I slept, man. I slept. So I got home. So yeah, so like I said, I woke up around 5 or 6. Who's my best friend? Who was it? Who was my best friend? Oh, it was probably that person right here. Oh, okay. All right. I thank you. I appreciate the follow. It seemed like a spam. I think it's a spam person. But anyway, thank you for being. We're best friends now. Yeah, but no, like I said, I'm just, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to be full time, dude. Like, I am losing a lot of sleep. I'm losing, like, there's times where I'm feeling, I don't know. I just feel less. I feel more groggy. You know what I mean? I feel a lot more. I don't know. What's the best way to explain it, chat? It's just you're tired. I'm trying to get my controller to work. It's not working right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of weird. It's a different feel, man. It's a different feel. I'm trying to. There we go. I got it. Okay, so yeah, I'm just trying to do my best, chat. I'm trying to do my best to be a full-time content creator. To, you know, I'm trying to live the dream, man. The dream seems far. It seems far, and I'm gonna achieve it. I have to achieve it. But I have to make the right decisions, and I have to find the right people to chat with, right? Because you know, I can't, you know, if I want to be in that situation where, you know, I am full time, like, I need to find the avenues where I can be full time, you know. So I think that's the hardest part. And I know that Icy gave me some pretty good tips about, you know, asking for help, whether it be full time in certain departments, for anyone that is looking for help into. So for instance, like marketing, like being a creator for them, KOL management. he mentioned something else as well, but you know, all that stuff like that, that layers into, you know, trying to help out a game, a project, a community on what they're building as well. And hopefully that's something that I can hopefully try to, you know, do, and also be able to do the stuff like the stuff that we're doing now, right? Being able to make content. We're live, you know, I'm alive around a reasonable time. I think this is a great time to be alive, or live in general. Alive, maybe alive as well, but you know, I'm always like I said, I'm always looking for new opportunities. So if you guys have any opportunities that can help me out, let me know. I'd really appreciate that. I don't know which one to pick though. So I looked at the stats, and for some reason, bro, oh, he's going live. So Andy Slash says he's going live. Needs the boys today. Big stream today. I needed the boys today too. I got faded by the boys. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like I said, I think just trying to find an opportunity in Web3. I think that's my whole goal right now. I don't wonder how this person got 1 minute. They almost got like 1 minute flat. So I don't know if there's like side things where they can kind of go through. That'd be really interesting to check out. Like, I'm looking on the sides deliberately. I feel like the Wambo is just so good, dude. The steering on it is just absolutely amazing. So I gotta beat 1.7. So last time I placed into this was like 1.7 or so. So I gotta beat 1.7 as my fastest lap. Have to beat that. So that's like the main goal, is to beat 1.7. Oh. So if I could beat 1.7 without boost, that would be a huge sign, chat. I did it with boost. Oh Lord. Oh, what a turn radius that was. That was actually nice though, I'm not gonna lie. You're not home, Caesar? Oh shoot. Caesar says he's not home. What's up with that, man? Oh. There we go. So okay, look how fast we are going, chat. So I think it's actually possible. 1792. Wow. And that's not even with the boost, chat. That is absolutely crazy. 1792 with no boost. Oh Lord have mercy. This is the fumble the bag right here moment. Go to Swiftle's has Jack is set up. That's crazy. There we go. So I did about 5 laps just to kind of get an understanding. I think the 5th lap I'm probably gonna go all in. It's kind of what I did last time. I did like about 5 laps or so. You kind of get to get accustomed to it, you know. I think I could break probably around like 1.4. I think that's probably like around the score that I can probably average right now. Just because I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, the best method for this. So this is a little bit slower because I hit one of the barricades. So here's a 4.5 lap right here. Love that turn radius for the most part. A little bit slower. That's actually a really good turn radius. Bad turn radius, bad turn radius. Absolutely horrendous. So definitely I gotta slow down a lot faster there. But see, I'm not even using the boost yet, so this is just me driving. So I'm gonna have to like make sure to slow down even faster. Like right there, like even during that turn, that's gonna have to be a big one to manage. I think with boost I could probably manage that one. Ooh, that was actually bad. That was actually bad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I have to break. I have to. Ooh, I have to break this one. Here we go. Last lap. Yee. Very slow. Very slow. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I like that one a little bit more. The huge straightaway. Okay, okay. We're about 50 seconds in. So a minute is not too far away, but we definitely have to find a better strategy though. So we got 1.5, so not bad. I kind of hesitate at the end. I was about 1.6. Okay, so we actually placed a minute faster than we did the original time, or my original score was at actually. I'll take that. So I'll take that. I'm in Vegas, baby. Ooh, we got here last night. Nice. Yeah, dude, there's a couple people in Vegas. I know Paisan's over in Vegas. He moved there recently. Hype Trip from Metagoons. He's over at he lives over there. Obviously Swiffle's over there. I think there's a good amount of people live there. I'm up 3. I get back home Tuesday night, ready for that blood loop play test and everything else we have next week. Dude, it's gonna be crazy. So I actually took off Wednesday, so that I believe Wednesday is the 23rd. So no, 22nd. So I took off the 22nd and I took off the 23rd. So so I'm gonna make sure to get because I didn't know like when these play tests and all that stuff is. So Tuesday morning, my Tuesday morning, essentially, I will probably play some blood loop whenever I can when I get home. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hope to see them at EDC. I don't know what EDC is. I don't know. Ethereum something center. What is it? I have no idea what a EDC is. E. Bro, what do you mean? I don't know what EDC is. I really don't know. You said you see them at EDC. It's the biggest rave in the world. See, I don't go to raves. I'm not cultured when it comes to outside worlds. Like, dude, I haven't really, like, I think the last time I've been to somewhere like anywhere has been like Germany, and that was like almost 10 years ago. So yeah, so like I don't really venture out and do stuff. Like GDC was probably like the one event that actually that was like the first event I've ever gone to a conference. so yeah, so 525,000 people are going this year. That's crazy. Yo, What? So what's the point of going to a rave? It's just like the party and just to have fun. Like it's like going to a concert, right? But like crazier, I assume. Because you probably get like what other like groups and bands and all that stuff like that, right? To be a part of it, and like artists. So you get like a plethora of like things to do, right? Versus like a concert where you're like you just go there, you buy the merchandise, you know, you listen to them sing or rap or whatever it is. I gotta find a better method of turning that sign. I wonder if I drifted. I think that might play out really well. Yeah. Yeah, for electric music, dubstep, and house music. Oh, okay. See, I think for me though, I think I would enjoy some drum and bass if they have some. I love drum and bass music. I'm not much into like the dubstep, like Evo, like the dubstep. House music is I can mess with. Electric music, it depends. There's always something like there's always like some things that like screw up. Yeah, so this one's a very tight corner. That was not manageable. So I think 50 seconds I have to be like up here. I want to say probably gonna have to be up there, or maybe 50 seconds have to be right here. I mean, I don't know how that's possible, but it might be. I'll have to figure it out for sure. It's the 4th lap right here, so we got to figure out from here, chat. Oh my god. Gotta learn that. Gotta learn that. The things you do to make sure that you can win. Yeah, it's not. I rather go for like the bigger turn radius. That small one is not. The smaller radius is absolutely horrendous. I'm trying to make sure to get around it by like 60 miles per hour. That's like my goal. Ah, okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. I thought it was gonna be worse. Okay. Okay. I feel like that was too slow. I feel like that was the same time that I just got earlier. No! See, 50 seconds? That's... Yeah, dude, it's gonna be so hard to beat this. Under a minute? Yeah, dude, that's a tough one to beat. That's a tough one to beat, chat. 1 minute though? 108. I think I might have to do a lot more. I feel like I might have to do a lot more shorter games, just so I feel like I get a couple games in and then jump into it. because I feel like if I go through these long ones, maybe that's kind of what's hindering me, because it's like, oh, you can go through some good ones and then realize like the pressure is off of you after that. So maybe going off like the like 3 might be a lot better, because like the 2, we remember I used to do the 2, and the 2 was like wasn't great, and so if I do the 3, I think that one might play out better. Ugh. Chat, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yeah, like I said, chat, like you know, it's honestly it's kind of hard to make a video. I was trying to make a video today about asking for help. It's been hard, man. I don't know why. I don't understand why it's so hard to ask for help. You know what I mean? Like, because I've done everything myself, right? I built this channel myself. I've built my YouTube channel. I've done the Twitter, Twitch, you know, I mean, everything in general. I've done it myself. I learned how to, you know, change my own tires. I've changed my own oil changes, you know, like I've done everything, you know, I've learned it. No one taught me ever. My dad never taught me. My stepmom never taught me. Like, it's just like, you know, I learned everything pretty much on my own. It was either sink or swim, right, in my life, and I learned how to swim. You know, I'm not sinking. So I think the hardest part for me is to ask for help, because I felt like maybe in the opportunity of, you know, how big Web3 is, and like how, you know, I am able to get, you know, some opportunities to you know, to be a part of certain games and everything like that. You know, I'm very grateful for that. Don't get me wrong. I am super grateful to be able to, you know, work with games that want to work with me, right? I think that's the thing, is that like, how do I get into, you know, their DMs? How do I, you know, who do I talk to for the right people, right? I think that's the thing for me, is trying to get myself full-time in Web3, so then I can make sure that, you know, not only I get to live the dream, oh god, see, it's always a term right there, but you know, I think it's the goal of, like, you know, being in Web3, but also like being a gamer, right? Full-time content creator, dude. I've always wanted to be a full-time content creator for so many years. I mean, this is like year 15. I mean, dude, I've worked so hard to be full-time, and I've never been in that opportunity to be full-time. And I don't know, I just, it's a tough pill to swallow, man. It's a tough pill to swallow, because it's like, I mean, I can see a lot of people, they get the success. It's so easy for them, or, you know, they know the right people, so it's just a lot easier to transition into, you know, a Web 2 atmosphere, and, you know, they're already shot up to, you know, stardom, because, you know, that's where everyone's at, and you know, all that stuff. So it's just, it's a difficult pill to swallow, especially just, you know, being able to ask for help, you know. But I mean, honestly, I need that. I need help. I need help to understand more of the business side of Web3, more of the getting to the front door, getting to the front page, you know, being able to play in these tournaments and be able to prove myself. Again, it's that way of that mindset, right? Proving yourself, being able to, you know, being on the cover, being on, like, you know, just out there, so people know who you are. And that's the fight that I'm fighting, is being able to be in a position. Oh Lord, that is terrible. That's terrible. You know, it's being in that position where I can, you know, I can showcase my talent. Yeah, I think that's the hardest thing for me, is to ask for help. It's so hard, man. But like I said, for me though, I will always say it. I will always stay positive. You know, for 15 years, I've stayed positive. You know, I've got kids out of it. You know, I'm very positive, happy about that. You know, I'm able to do this to the extent that I can, right? You know, so I'm very grateful. I'm very you know, I'm very happy. There is that, like, that other side of me that wants to, like, you know, figure it out. It's so hard. That's where I can help out, as always. No, I appreciate it, Papa. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like, like I said, I'm always, I'm just, yeah, I just look. Man, it's tough. We gotta think of happy thoughts, happy thoughts. We keep grinding, chat. We keep grinding until we can make it, man. Until we make it. Even when we make it, man, we always keep grinding. But until then, I mean, I will always say keep grinding. It's, you know, sometimes things will pay off. Sometimes dreams can be made. It's how much I would say it's how much you're willing to put in the work, right? Are you willing to sacrifice those 15 years just like I did, right? Are you willing to? I mean, not a lot of people are. Not a lot of people would be in that mindset of, hey, 15 years seems long enough, right? That seems like a job. That's like a career, and I didn't get paid for any of it. So, you know, I mean, it's just telling you there. It's, you know, it's a. If you want it, man. If you want it badly, you'll obtain it. I know I will. I have to. I have to obtain it. I love it. I love it too much to fail. You know. That's the thing, is that I can't fail. I really can't. I think also my mindset too is like to not fail, right? So like if I do fail, then I need to make myself sure that I can't fail again. You know, I can't be in that position where I can fail, right? So yeah. Turn was not great. Dude, I am slowing down tremendously. 32 right there. No, I need to be around like under 30 by the time I get there. Wow. That is a complete failure right there. That's like another year checked off of you. Are you gonna stop? No, we're not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop until I have to go. that's when I'm gonna stop. That's when I'm gonna stop. You're an awesome person, an even better gamer, bro. This space is not ready for you to go full time and blow up everyone else. I appreciate them. I appreciate the enthusiastic, man. I can't talk. The great positivity you give me, man. I appreciate that. Honestly, like, man, Papa, you've been man. I think you're severely underrated in this space. I really do. You know, it was kind of weird because, like, I remember seeing some of your clips out there before in Shrapnel, and to be completely honest, I was like, you know, like I remember seeing you post a lot of those like shorts and stuff like that. And, like they were great. Don't get me wrong. I think for me it was like the mindset. I don't know. It was that Web 2 mindset, man. It was like weird. It's weird. It's weird because like I feel like we're really good friends. So I could definitely tell you how I felt when I first met you. And I thought, you know, I was like, okay, like, you know, in that creator contest and like all that stuff like that, I was like, there's no way this guy's beating me, right? There's no way this guy's beating me in this creator contest, right? And so like, you know, like I considered you competition. I mean, like it's bad. It was bad, man. Like the Web 2 mindset is absolutely horrendous. And like at the time I was like, you know, I was considering you, I was like, it's not a competition. I was like you're the only one that had a face cam, you know? And during that time it was like nobody was really doing face cams. I mean, it kind of started coming up a little bit, but no one really did it, you know? Like I consistently always had my face on there. I think you had your face, I think you and your wife was on there, right, with yours before you went to the gamer stuff. But even with that, I was like, dude, like I gotta compete, you know. I gotta make sure that, you know, I'm number one. And so it's kind of like I said, it was kind of sad. Like I kind of said I had you in competition. So when the shrapnel thing came out, the contest, I was like, there's no way you're beating me, right? I was like, I can't lose to this. I can't lose. It's just it's funny now. In my eyes, it's funny because it's like I'm not saying that you're not competition. You'll never be competition. I think you are competition. I think you always will be a great friend to be able to compete against, and always, you know, rival when it comes to like videos or competition wise or games or whatever like that. So it's always going to be a fun, you know, banter we have against each other. I think it's great. I think at the time it was just like, you know, like I have to be the better person. I have to be the better content creator when it comes to face cams. and then everyone started doing it too. I'm like, okay, well now I gotta compete with everyone else. and then I met everyone at GDC. I'm like, okay, everyone's a good person. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't understand like how much it is. You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand like how much like GDC meant to me, because it's like it brought me to a different understanding of what, you know, how you guys are behind the scenes, you know, if you guys were the same, if you guys were different, you know, all that stuff kind of played through with my decision making of like, okay, like, are they competition? Oh, that was a really good turn. I stayed 70 the whole time. See, 30, yeah, we already passed that 32 right there. Already going really well. I just got to top off 170. There we go. 174. Not bad. I mean, it's not great, but one five, baby. We just beat our score again, chat. 15256. Let's go, baby. Never give up. Nah, I feel that, bro. It's good competition. You always push me to be a better content creator and player. You always try to make sure I make you sweat for first. No, dude, I don't know. Like I said, like yeah, it's just it's so interesting. Again, you know, building friendship in the space. Let's check out the ratings first. Chat, look at that. We're top 21. Dude, we're so close to being top 20. And we were at 36, I think, the start of the stream. So we already went up a couple of them already. We were like 106 something, and now we're 21. So we're heading up there, chat. We're heading up there. I mean, I can kind of feel that momentum shifting towards my way right now. It's pretty good. It's a good feeling. I just got to break 1 minute. So I don't know how that's possible, but that's gonna be a task itself. We'll always, yeah, like I said, like I always say, Papa, it's I think you'll be I think when it comes to a lot of the people around in the space, the people that are not making videos, I think honestly are the people that are going to fall behind. And that's just that's with me being as probably as realistic as possible, because when you think about it, think about like when like YouTube started coming out and everyone started like writing, journals and or like newspapers and stuff like that, right? It was always fun to get a newspaper so you can read the article, right? But it's also more exciting watching the news, right? You watch the news so you get to see it live, you get to see the live action versus seeing the picture of what the incident was, right? The best part of the incident, right? You get to watch the whole thing. So I think that in the transition of Web3, I think that's what it goes, right? It goes from posts and threads to now then, videos and threads. So like Jesus is probably a prime example of making a thread into a video. So like I think that might be something really interesting. I'm actually quite interested. I think I might start doing that. So with my threads, I may actually put a video as like talking about the certain things. So for instance, like so if you make a top 5 thread, right? And I think this would be a great idea. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to my advantage to see how well it works, but I don't know if it's going to work properly. But for instance, if you do a top 5 video, you could have a thread that goes off from like the beginning of like talking about, hey guys, like this is the top 5 videos for the week or whatever like that. This video is sponsored by all this stuff like that. And then check down below for all the for the videos of what the one is. I don't know. I feel like something like that, or feel like maybe just make a full video of being able to have those timestamps, right? Where you could say like a highlight of it was like oh, the action, right? The action of it was amazing, and then you go into like the cosmetics of it, and then you go into like the NFTs of it. It's like a thread of its own. I just think that maybe having something like that would be really interesting. I think the thread system now it's good, it's cool, but I feel like it needs something, right? I think there needs to be something with it as well that make it a little bit more interactive, right? That your everyday person can enjoy, and they don't have to scroll with their fingers all the time down below to read the next thing, and they just want to sit there and watch something. I feel like that's going to be a lot more interesting. So I don't know. I'm trying to cook up something, but no, the last lap too. Oh man. Chat, if we're not even finishing off with that great turn, there's no point of even continuing on with that. So we got to make sure to hit these turns right. But like I said, yeah, I'm always coming up with new ideas, and I'm always trying to figure out how I can better myself. And who knows if video threads are the way to go. I am quite interested in checking analytics out. I think always looking analytics is always the best thing. And try to figure out what you can do differently. So it's great to see that my engagement this last 7 days have been great. My impressions went down 28%, which is not great. Follows went up. Link clicks went up. Replies kind of went down 13%. Reposts went up 118%, which is great. I mean, it's probably because of the thing still. But I think the main thing that I'm looking at too is my media views, my video views and media views. So making sure that always stays up on top. I really want to make sure that I can get, I think by within like maybe the next 3 to 4 months, I can probably get my media views up to 1 million. And that will be the biggest selling point that I can probably sell to, because right now, chat, we're up to 700 and dude, let's check out the statistics right now. I've been in the game. Okay, this is crazy. We're gonna check out something. We're gonna check out my statistics. So, and honestly, I don't know if the methods that I'm doing is the right way to do it. I'm just doing whatever I feel like what's best for me and what I think that it can evolve for yourself and everything like that. Oh, they're playing 9 right now. I could probably go play with them 9. I think they might have a full team though. I'll check them. I'll check it later. You can do it. Oh, you already know. You already know. Okay, so let's see here. So let's check out my statistics and to show you guys something very interesting that I'm seeing. At least with statistical wise, I think it's also great to always reevaluate yourself and kind of see where, you know, what you can do better, right? So let's check it out. Okay, so in the last 7 days, like I said, I haven't really posted much. Obviously, it's probably why my impressions could be down. I think that's probably the main reason why, is because I haven't been posting much. It's been kind of off and on for the most part. But my engagement rate goes up, which is really great. It's exactly what I want. I need this engagement rate to go up. And obviously the engagement rate is not farming. I don't farm anything. So that's pretty much purely organic, which is, I love that. Obviously the profile visits, you know, that happens, you know, going off that. Link clicks, you know, that just happens when you click on the link, whatever, 51. Sure, I love that. I love when people click on my links. That's a good sign. New followers, I don't care, because like, I mean, I care. I don't trust me. I care about following, but you know, a lot of it's being skewed right now because of the moon ray stuff. So that also plays into it as well. The replies obviously gone down, which is not great, but you know, sometimes it is what it is. The likes gone up, which is great, because I know that, again, kind of being skewed a little bit still with the moon ray stuff, same thing as well. But the video views, I think that's, for my thing, is like, I always look at in my 7-day stuff is, what am I doing right, or what am I doing that I needs to for this to increase? Because the last 28 days, I mean, this is not great, right? The last 28 days, the month has not been great. Definitely need to work on a lot of stuff. So again, definitely want to work on this more. I love to see this to go up, and everything else needs to kind of go up too with that, right? Last 3 months, obviously, fantastic. You know, off the chart. You know, this is really awesome. But this is where everything plays off from, you know, from the first, you know, January to where it's at now. I love the consistent 8% right here. I definitely want this to go up to at least 9 to 10% by the end of the year. That's my goal. Just because I don't get a lot of engagement and I want to keep that consistent. But right here, this is the main thing right here: media and video views. I know that, especially with Elon Musk, with that pushing that videos and all that stuff like that, I definitely want this to go up. So if I can average 1 million by the end of the year, or within like the next 3 months, I think that's amazing. And also my impressions, if I can get at least 5 million by the end of the year, I think I've done whatever I could, you know, like I've done a lot. And it'll probably go up too, because again, my 7 days, I mean, it's still not a lot. I mean, my 3 months is definitely really impressive. So I could definitely see it going to probably 5 million. But you know, I'm always analytically looking at my stuff and trying to figure out what's best for me. Again, it's not to flex on anyone. It's for me to like to look into it's to look into, you know, what I can do better for myself, and to see where my flaws are at to hopefully improve on that aspect of it, so that I'm always improving, right? It's kind of one of the similar things how always kind of like how Mr. Beast does his stuff, where it's like he did a lot of research about like understanding the you know, the click-through rate of like, oh yeah, like if you have a lot more green in your videos, it's more eye-popping because, you know, it shows that like, because like the first thing that we're looking through and we see some green, it's like green means go, right? Red means stop. So like, you know, don't really go, don't really like check it out much. And like you think of like neat or something like that when you see red or whatever like that, but like green means like money, means go, and all that stuff like that. So, you know, that's like an indication on that. And then also smiling, right? Smiling increases, you know, it's crazy because like in the thumbnails, smiling increases like the click-through rate of videos, because it shows that like, you know, someone is really happy, and people don't want to see people sad unless you're really depressed already and you just want to see people downfall. But more likely, majority of people are probably more likely to see you happy, so they want to see that happiness. It's just all this crazy stuff that he's researched and done stuff. It's like that's kind of on the similar boat on what I'm doing, and I think obviously he's doing that too, to figuring out, because he's trying to figure out the algorithm of like videos on YouTube to see how, or Twitter to see how well they do and everything like that. So yeah, man, trying to stay innovative in space is always a good thing. Not everything will work. At least you try to be better. No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, like that's the whole goal, right? Is to you know, if you can try to innovate and fail, right? If you know, because then you've learned that maybe it did not work or whatever, but at least like at least something that you gave it a thought, or you gave it some time to, like, you know, spew up in your mind, and, you know, maybe plan for it as well. Maybe not go with the way that you wanted to, but you adjusted to it, right? Like for instance, like, you know, maybe some shows out there that that thought that, you know, this was the way of, you know, how the show should be, and now they changed it because, you know, there were some things in there that didn't really work out, or maybe didn't stand out well, that the audience didn't like, the directors didn't like, you know, all this stuff like that. So a lot of the stuff is definitely skewed off, you know, of being, sorry, a lot of the things that make you successful is learning your failures, right? So when I was coming into the Twitter scene, on finding out that like a lot of people didn't use their you know, a lot of people in the Web3 scene didn't use their cameras, I was like, why not be the first person? Why not be the guy that literally his face is on the camera all the time, his profile pictures on the you know what I mean? Like why not be that guy? Like, I know it's cool to follow the trends of being able to be an ETH lizard and a pudgy penguin. No shades to anyone that does it, but again, for me, it's like, I feel like the realism of knowing that you can trust someone is seeing someone's face, right? I think it plays into everything, right? So that's the reason why I honestly thought that I was like, you know, I wanted to be the best creator with their face on there all times, you know. So that's why I was like, you know, I want to make sure that I have that, so as my staple. You can't see the gameplay? Oh, my bad. Thank you, I appreciate that. Because I'm on my last lap now. I don't know how well this is gonna go on this side. I'm hoping it's gonna go well. Staying positive. Yeah, that was pretty slow on that one. Did I beat it? 149. We beat our last one, but I don't know if that places up in the top 20 though. Dude, good thing you told me about that, because we just went faster than our last one. Yeah, if we get the top 20, that'd be crazy. We could end off the stream with the top 20. Oh, 1471. Dude, these people got the same time. That's crazy. Oh, that hurts. Well, we broke our last time, but that's still not it, man. Oh man. We go again. We go again. We go again. I think it's always fun to talk about I think it's always good to talk about the realism of, you know, things, cuz like for instance these live streams, I can be a lot more real, I guess, you know, in a sense of being able to, you know, voice my opinions. Yeah, that turn, I'm rewatching this gameplay because the restream is like kind of behind right now, and I'm watching my turns right now. See, that one was really bad. That had 2 bad turns, so definitely if I improve those, for sure. No, but like these long live streams definitely help out me in general, because I feel like it's kind of like my therapy, you know, like being able to chat with you guys and your guys' feedback, you know, honestly kind of helps me out, because like honestly, dude, I've been with those night shifts, man. It's been rough. It's been honestly, it's been pretty rough in my mentality, mentally. Like, you know how it's just difficult when you're like, you creatively don't know like what to put out, or you know, certain things. Like it's really interesting. It's really interesting how the mind works, and I love the mind, because without the mind, you know, being able to think creatively, think differently, or anything like that, like, you know, it definitely hinders a lot of your abilities to want to do stuff. And I really don't want to put myself in a situation where I hate making videos or I hate posting, because I know in the passion side of me, like, wants to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I want to post every single day. I want to make content every single day, keep things consistent, because that's how I know that, you know, if I want to stay relevant in the scene, I need to be relevant and always post something about something, you know, like, so I gotta learn how to make content, and I don't make content. That's why my mental health of being able to not want to do it was definitely hindering, and I'm like, I don't like that feeling. I really don't. So I definitely had to think about it, and like, I slept through it. I was like, you know what, I gotta sleep through my hello.
Yeah, you playing anything?
Who's this, Mr. House?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it's the sexiest man on planet.
I don't know about that, but we're working towards it.
You're working towards it? You don't think so, Mr. House?
I don't know, man. We got some work to do.
Yeah, right.
We gotta play humble, right? Other people say it, not me.
Yeah, right. We'll, don't worry, we'll make a Web3 sexiest creator of 2024. Get Mr. House on there. We'll make a candidacy of like the sexiest people in there. We'll put
That'd be funny.
Right?
You get it right now?
Yeah, we're right now. Oh, I just crashed. Yeah, no, I was playing playing Wild World, but I'm down to play other things. I think oops, I just put the chat down. I think that Andy Slaps is doing 9 Heroes right now.
Ooh.
So he's live right now playing that, and I don't know if he needs more people. So
yeah, I just saw you were in VC, so I figured you were playing something. I just finished work, and I was just like, we'll see who's gaming. We'll get some games in, catch some quick dubs.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I see the unfortunate thing too for me on Fridays is it's the worst time to make content and everything because I eventually I have to go see my kids, and they get off school around like 3, so like they get off school at 3, so like in an hour they get off, and I have to go pick them up. So
Dude, I always forget that you're like a real family person, right? Like you're not just like me, 24, sits in his office all day, or either working or playing video games. Like you got an actual life.
well, you know, the actual life is always on a Friday, and the career life and the work life happens to be around that, you know. And sometimes the 9 to 5 graveyard shift stuff I do, that happens to hinder a lot of my Web3 life. So it's a lot of working around it, man. And you know, honestly, I kind of went through like a weird, like just recently, because I just recently I just went through like this weird thing, this thought process in my mind. I was like, do I want to keep doing this? You know, like in a way of like feeling depressed, you know. It was a weird mindset to have, because like I'm not I'm not depressed. I'm not,
right, because it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you got so much going on, you only have 24 hours a day, and it's like, you know, you gotta make sure you have the right balance with everything,
right?
Because like the second you slip up and you miss one thing, right, then it all just kind of snowballs and piles on top of each other.
Yeah, no.
But now, dude, at the same time though, it's like that's what makes you, at least in my mind, like stick out more, and it gives me a lot of respect for you as a creator, is because like you can see the grind and the effort that you put in, not just in your content, but it's like you got to work around those other things, right? And then also the stream you did, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, where you kind of walked over your progression as a creator over the years, like where you started and where you are, like that kind of stuff is like, it's mad inspiring, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, yeah, I can't say it is because it's because I'm going through it, you know, and I'm still fighting for that dream of that 25-year-old, not 25, 23, 22-year-old that made that channel, and it was like wanting to make that a reality, because that 18-year-old person that started the dream of starting the first YouTube channel and creating content without my face, just my voice in it, you know, I wanted something from it, and I knew that a lot of people were telling me I couldn't do it, and that I wasn't gonna make it, I wasn't gonna make money off of it, and you know, all that motivation, or that negativity drove me into motivation, which then made me I started a second channel to revamp everything that I did from the first one, because I didn't want that association of that negativity. So I started a second one when I was having a family already, and I started building that one up. And then, you know, family life really hit me hard, because I wanted to do that, and then I had work, and then I had full family work. So that was like a really hard balance to manage. And then you know, then I stopped doing that, and then you know, once my divorce came up, I was like, well, you know, I have so much time now. You know, my kids are full time with their mom, and now I'm kind of just, you know, I'm just here, you know, trying to figure out what's my purpose now in my life. And then I just kind of look into my soul. I'm like, what made me happy? You know, what, you know, all the dreams that I thought about, I was like, I wanted to be that person, but I just didn't know if I could do it, you know?
No, yeah, I think like two things is like, hey, you gotta remember the name. You can do it, right? It's like, you gotta, I guess the motto, right? Part of the name. And I think the other thing is like, especially when you're delving into Web3, which is such like a weird, not weird area, right? But like, it's got a bunch of different positive, negative attention, a lot of different mixed opinions. It's like, you got to look at the benchmarks and the highlights of it so far, right? Like your placement in the first SDX tournament, that's no small feat, right? Like that was the most anticipated Web3 game probably ever. And in the first tournament, no one knows what to expect. You just went out there and crushed it, right? And then you
Right.
got the ambassadorship with Shrapnel. I mean, still probably like
No,
the
I didn't
most
get
watched
ambassadorship with
game out there
Shrapnel.
of Axiom Pixels. What?
I didn't. I didn't. I haven't. I'm not an ambassador with Shrapnel.
Oh, I thought you got the ambassador for Shrapnel after
No.
that. Or you got didn't you get, or no, you got the STX payout, right? Was
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it was?
yeah.
I mean, still,
A
like,
lot of
that's-
people. A lot of people think that I.
that's
A lot of people think I'm an ambassador for them. I'm like, no, I don't work for Shrapnel. I'm just a gamer. Like, you know, like without Shrapnel, I wouldn't have, you know, been able to go GDC. You know, because of literally the opportunity of being able to place into a higher ranking in that game gave me the opportunity to go to GDC, which then met you, met Papa Big Mac, met, you know, everyone at, you know, at all that showed up. And yeah, sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No,
But that's good.
no, but I mean, no, but like you're putting the work in. Like I'm seeing fresh and creative content from you. Like I think prime example is the series that you started with Pison and Ellie. Like that was one of the most creative things, and also it's like the first like humorous but also still like serious content, right? Like I feel like a lot of content creators, especially within Web3 gaming, it's like they're kind of just going after what's the mold, kind of what's the meta, just basic, you know, reaction videos or trailers. It's all the same, you know, cut and dry. Let me introduce you to this game. Here's what it is. Here's what it features. You guys are out there just playing any game and making it fun, right? And I think like it's very uplifting.
Yeah, no, that's I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that idea of the 3-up was definitely an idea that I thought that kind of what needed for Web3 was the humor, right? And I keep telling to people, it's like I just like I get some feedback where it's like, okay, you need to start making more serious videos. You need to make videos like Icy does and all that stuff like that. I'm just like, I can do those and that's fine, but like then I would feel like I'm copying him, you know, or I'm copying someone else. I'm copying a Pison because Pison actually did it before Icy. But the thing is that like, you know, then we start copying everyone and we start doing the same thing. Who's doing something different? Who's doing something that seems more human-like, right? Or that's humorous, that is enjoyable, and I think that's why I make those contents of like, you know, having fun, right? Show the emotions of someone playing a game, because like, how do you get the feedback when, you know, I can tell you behind the scenes like, oh yeah, I didn't really enjoy it or whatever, but like you watch someone enjoy it, you can put that out on as a marketing thing, right? Look at this, look at this guy, he enjoys it, you know, a lot, right? So
and the dance videos too, the GM dance videos.
yeah,
those have been real fun.
yeah, I've been trying to find more clips. I stopped those because I lost the because like I had been really good scrolling through Twitter and finding just random videos that popped up. I'm like, okay, and you remember in your head, you're like, oh, I remember that. I remember him dancing. You know what I mean? So that I go back into those videos and find those. I need someone's help to find more videos of people like just, you know, kind of grooving out.
I feel ya.
Because like I really want to fill up that video with like just everyone just dancing.
I feel like every time you get like VC going for a game, you gotta pause it and be like, okay, in order to play this game, first we gotta do like a quick screen share. Everyone's gotta dance a little bit, right? And just start getting the clips in. I feel like that'd be fun.
Okay.
So that way you can just have like, you know, 30 different videos on stock.
Right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I could definitely do something like that. I mean, like, I love being able to, I guess, have people be involved more. Like, I feel like I want to always, I don't know, I feel like I want to, not saying I want to build a community around it, even though I do, but like, I kind of want gamers, I want people to like play with each other, right? Like, I don't care if I'm like, you know, if I end up reaching 1 million, I'm still gonna play with someone that's near 1,000, right? Like I still want to play with someone that's like wanting to play with me, or even just wanting to be involved into either the community, or just being able to, you know, like want to be integrated and fully, you know, like dive themselves into Web3 or whatever we're doing, right? Like that's something I think that maybe, I don't know, I'm considering on like doing more of, possibly.
Dude, just like start hosting game nights in your server, right? Like whatever you want to play that night, just throw out a tweet and be like, yo, 7 p.m. Pacific, we're playing Shrapnel, we're playing Moonray, we're going midnight in Miami, right? And just like, right, because like every time I see like you, Caesar, Swiffle, Polo, like anyone in a VC with a couple people, and I'm just like, okay, they're probably gaming. I just want to go jump in there and hang out, right? And then you extend the invitation that, hey, whoever wants to play, come chill, let's play. You'll probably end up meeting some cool people and kind of building those relationships, right? With just anyone who's on your content journey with you.
Right. Yeah. No.
Because I feel like when you were doing the stream and we were playing Nyan either over the weekend or earlier in the week, right? You ended up getting a few people watching you coming in. And I feel like if that's kind of the direction you want to take it, just be like, yo, we're having game night. I always like, if I see someone tweet out a game night, I go open up my GCal, I'm blocking that off. Like Friday at 7:30, cool. We're not going out. We're going and playing for that play later.
He's like, we're not going. Are you notorious for going out or what?
No, I was in college, but I don't like going out anymore. Like I don't want to spend the money on drinks. I can crack open a sparkling water at my desk. I can fire up the PC, and I can get some hours in, right? Or I can go stand at a really loud bar, lose my voice, and spend money.
Right.
Priorities here.
The priorities are set. Yeah, I had a friend that kind of wanted to go out and do stuff, and I realized, I was like, okay, well, I mean, it's fun and all, but you just lose money. I'm like it's cool to like do that, but I don't know. I guess I'm more of an introvert, where it's like, if it's not content related, it's kind of hard to like. It's easier for me to say no. I'm like
Yeah, like I like to go out just because like I want to go be with my friends and buddies every now and then. But yeah, like I'm the same way. Like I'd rather if I can find a way to finagle everyone to like, hey, let's just meet up at your apartment and we'll watch the game on your couch, right? It's like I'd rather do that than go out in public and just like essentially, just like lose money. It's like if we want to drink, we can stop at the gas station, pick up a case of Millers, no problem.
right.
But I don't want to be spending $8 on a Miller draft for every
Right.
single one.
Right.
It's highway robbery, as you said.
And then you could just buy literally like the case, save more money from that, because then everyone chips in.
Yup.
See, that's actually what I wanted to do. I've always wanted like host nights where it's like, okay, we're all watching the UFC fights. You know what I mean? Like everyone goes here, we're all chipping in money, wherever for the fight pay-per-view, and then
I can't do it this weekend because I got to go to my sister's college graduation.
No,
but
you're fine.
If you ever want to watch UFC fights in DC, I watch them every weekend, so I'm super down to do that.
And that might be our game night. Like we watch a fight, or watch something, all together, and kind of just live stream it. And I think that would be cool.
100%. Back in can't remember which project it was, but back in like 2021, 2022, it wasn't their like selling point, but that was one of the project's utilities. Was like every Saturday we're streaming UFC, every Sunday we're streaming NFL Red Zone. And I was just like, okay, like free UFC, free Red Zone. Get some people talking trash in the VC about the sports. I'm down with it.
Oh, that would be banter. That would be some good Web3 banter right there. Like, your team sucks.
Actually, that'd be kind of funny if people went cameras on and everyone's just kind of like yelling at each other mid-game.
That would be like an NFL Rivals, like, Web3 game, or, one of those things where it's like you could integrate, watching football in a way of like, making that into a content of itself. I think that'd be hilarious.
100%. do NFL rivals? You just switch your team to whoever's playing,
Yeah.
try and get all the cards, or just even do something like Madden where you play the preview match, and then you see what actually happens. It's like, are the Eagles as good as you can plays as the Eagles, or what's the count there?
That was the count. Right.
Yeah, because I feel like if you're playing as Jalen Hurts, you could probably run up like 49 points. But how's he gonna perform that Sunday?
Right. Yeah, and then I don't know if they would have. I'm assuming they have tokens, so we would just bet tokens or bid our tokens. Like, I got you. Like if it's a low cap, if it's a low cap, that'd be awesome. Like 10 tokens, something really cheap. You're like,
That'd be fun.
yeah, that'd be funny. Papa Big Mac, his alt. He said his like other account started bugging out. He had to use an old account. Papa, dude. Oh man. No, I mean, like, I honestly, like, dude, I like I said, I've been chatting with Icy, I've been chatting with Sam. I've been trying to go full time in Web3, and it's been so difficult to. And I know that we just kind of chat about it, but that's like the one thing that kind of been on my mind is like, am I ever going to, And
I mean, it's kind of a tough call. Like,
it is.
I'm technically full time in Web3 because my company is like a blockchain technology company, but it's not like doing something full time as like content or trading or whatnot.
Right.
But I mean, I think it's definitely a tough call, right? Because it's like it's just like leaving one career for anything else or leaving a job for another one, right? You're taking a big shot, and especially in an industry this new, it's like it's a very high risk, high reward opportunity. But I mean, I personally, it's like I like making videos, I like playing games, but I could never full time create content because I don't have the patience to sit and like edit a video to perfection, or I don't know. It's like it's something I'll always do for enjoyment. But yeah, I think it comes down to like, do you have the stomach to keep doing it, which obviously you've done year in and year out, like, and then also you almost have to be like, I feel like your own, in addition to the content creation, you're kind of like your own marketing and your own sales, unless you have an agent, right? Because like you're the one distributing the videos, kind of drumming up the content, doing the planning, the strategy. So I'd say like, it's ultimately like, do you already feel like you're in a position where you could just do it? Or is it like, in order to get to that next level where you can actually like, drum up, whether it's sponsorship, some sort of product line, or just whatever your income strategy is it like, okay, I need to be doing this full time in order to make it work, right? So I think it's a few different factors, but ultimately it comes down to the person and the goals.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think that I think it's for me it's to get to a certain income, right? Income revenue. And I think that's a huge thing for everyone, because like it's easy for me where I can say, yeah, I quit this job, boom, we're done. Now I have like couple my contracts. Now I have 2 months left, right, of this contract. Am I going to get it renewed? And it's kind of one of the things that I guess you have to worry about as a content creator, and especially in the space that when you do sign these contracts for like 3 months or whatever, you're hoping that maybe they're willing to sign with a new deal, and to bring you on more. But that's always the caveat. It's like, okay, cool, it's great now, I'm making my 9 to 5 job money, which is great because I can have more side income and then also pay rent, and then that money that I make from my content is able to pay for anything that I need, whether it be to fly over to Austin for the week, right, and then be able to go to the Rare Evo, which I plan on going to as well in August, as so like you know, there's so many things that like I have so much opportunity right now where it feels like I could go full time, but does that make the right sense and make the most sense if I'm not there yet? As in, you know, the sponsors are all lined up for me, you know, maybe for
Yeah, I feel it.
compared to most some other people, right? So
Wait, so you're going to consensus too?
yeah, so I'm going to Austin, yes.
Let's go. I'll see you there.
You live there, don't you?
No, I live in Ohio.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So how long? So when are you arriving?
I think I get in Tuesday, and then I'm taking off Friday night.
Okay. So Friday night is what, 31st?
Yeah, so I think I'll maybe be able to stop by the Wilder World thing for like a minute,
Hmm.
but I gotta double check my flights. But I was hoping to get back to Wheels Arcade because the NFT NYC edition was so much fun.
Yeah, they're still doing that. They're doing that online. So they're still
Yeah,
hosting.
I just got into it, so I gotta get it on my Epic. I've been meaning to do that, so that's actually a good reminder. Might as well get that going right now.
I haven't played it, but their playtest happens to be like really odd times for me, so I never had a chance to really, you know, to really do it, unfortunately.
Mm.
Looks like Andy's got like 4 people in his server playing Nyan.
I'd be down to hop in there if you want.
I gotta go in like like
Oh yeah,
six
shoot,
seven
yeah.
minutes.
I keep forgetting. You said you gotta go pick up your kids.
Yeah, this is kind of what we were bantering. This is like the free time that I have right now.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
gotta confirm. Let me confirm this right now and see if I'm still going.
I'm gonna run and get new batteries for my mouse because it looks like this thing's about to die.
Okay, I'll be here. Yeah, I gotta confirm this chat. I have to confirm it to go see my kids. But honestly, like right after I go see my kids, though, I'm pretty much free. I don't have to work tonight, so let's go. So that's another day off. I get to have, and I'm very fortunate. Chad, I'm very fortunate, honestly. It's one of those things, man, where it's just like I'm so happy that I can kind of relax, especially after seeing my kids. I mean, like they make me lose a lot of energy, but I love it, man. I love it. They're making me feel young, and being with Mr. House makes me feel younger.
Oh yeah, I've got a ways to go before kids are anywhere near my radar.
That's good for you, man. It's good. I was like, I think I was 23 when I had my kids, so
Oh damn.
22, 20, yeah, about 22, 21. So yeah, it was about probably right around your age, where I almost had like 2 kids. So.
Oh yeah, I've probably got. Well, first I gotta find a girlfriend.
He's like,
So
that's
we'll
step
give
one.
that one a couple.
Yeah, give that one like 2, 3 years. I mean, I waited 6, 7 years, so I had to know. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah.
I'm not jumping with crazy first, and you know, if they acting crazy out there, nope, we ain't having kids. Like you got to be on my level of like consideredness and being able to be, you know, genuine. Because like I can't. Yeah, I would not be able to like. I do want kids in the future. With obviously it's gonna be probably with another person, but yeah, they would have to meet my level of kindness and be able to like know that like you know that it's like it's me and it's all me. Like you know what I mean, like, and I do the same thing too. I'm pretty faithful, so I don't really jump out from that, but Just gotta have some type of faith in their life.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just waiting on this response.
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna rip tonight. Let me look at my list, see what I haven't played.
Mr. House, how old do you think I am?
Aren't you like 28, 29?
I like that. I'm 31.
Oh yeah, you said that on the stream. Yeah, I always think you're a few years younger than you are. You got a young look.
The young look. Honestly, I'll take that. I'll take the young look. Maybe because of the beard kind of shaving off a little bit. So
Yep, no, that's what it is.
the beard shaving off. The wrinkles aren't in, so that's a great sign still. I'm very happy that they're not showing yet, and it's a very smooth skin still. I'm very fortunate on that. Yeah, some people think I'm like 25, 26, and it's like a blessing. And then whenever I tell them my age, I'm like, dude, like I'm losing to a 31-year-old. Yeah.
That's so funny.
But sometimes you can kind of tell how my reflexes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what the hell? Like when like probably a cracked 18, 21-year-old is like, dude, like you should have seen that a while ago. I'm like, damn, did I even see that? I don't even remember. Come on, respond to me, please. Yeah, Chet, I thought you were 57. That's crazy, Papa. That's crazy. 57? Man, do I look like Dub to you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know what I'm playing. I'm playing Chibi Clash Survivor.
Ooh, he's trying to get up there, trying to get the highest chibi, dude.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I cannot crack 60,000.
Yeah, I was like top 2, top 3 though at the GDC.
Nice.
It was like my first try too.
Damn, I think Slayer broke into the top 100. And I'd honestly, like, for the most part, just forgotten about it. But I had a lot of fun playing it there. And then I think it actually was Slayer who tweeted about it. And I was like, oh shoot, I want to check this out. And it seems a lot more polished since GDC. Like the graphics and animation look a little bit better. There's like depth and texture on the map when you're running around. I ended up just picking up a Chibi. I think that there are Chibi Citizens and Legends. I picked up one of each.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't picked up any. I thought the game was pretty cool. It plays really well. And I mean, I know it's a survival game, so it's not like, I mean, that's pretty much what you're getting from the game. Like, there's nothing else after that. But like, if you can compete in the highest, if you compete for the leaderboards at least, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just love roguelites and roguelikes. They just entertain me a lot. Like, I can kill 15, 20 minutes just running through it. But I think they're adding in. I think the Survivor is just the first game. I want to say Wago said they had plans for a few more games within their ecosystem, but I don't have a lot of information on that. I know they just added in like a kingdom, and I'm not sure what the full verse of that is, but right now you can explore different plots and harvest them, and they'll give you bonuses within the Survivor. But they're also doing their play to airdrop campaign apparently, which I found out last night. So yeah, I'll see. I'm excited to see how it goes. I think the game's pretty fun. And then Backwoods too, similar game. Been having a lot of fun with that. I think they just minted on Soul.
How's that game? I don't think I played it.
It's pretty fun. It's like similar thing, survival wave game, roguelite. pixelated, got a kind of nostalgic look to it, and then you can use the IP from a few other collections on Soul. Like you can use like the Magic Eden Emmy as your character avatar. You can use Bodago. You can use like a bunch of other stuff. So I thought it was pretty cool. I've been playing it a good amount, but it's with both of the games you get like limited energy per day, right? So you get like 5 to 6 runs, and that's always my one complaint. Is I'm always like, last run, I didn't do as well as I wanted to. Let me play it again. Shoot, I can't.
So wait, are you playing it now?
Right now I'm playing Chibi Clash.
Oh, gotcha. But the other one, yeah. No, I mean, it sounds cool. I mean, it sounds dope. I would love to try it out. There's just so many games out. I mean, like, it's so hard to wrap my head around. Like, do I play a game that has the most airdrop, or do I play a game that's fun that I can enjoy with the homies? It's so like interesting, man. And I'm really excited for whether this Chrono Forge that comes out, because at least we get to all kind of play together in that realm.
100%.
And I think that would be really fun.
I think
we need a big game like that to happen,
where it's like, yeah, where you can have 15 or 20 people in a single party.
right?
I think that's gonna help Chrono Forge crush it, because everyone's gonna want to just hang out with their homies, play the game, and chill.
Right, we can go bullshit about whatever we want to, like just crack a beer open. Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so stoked. I remember seeing gameplay footage for that last fall, so it was probably progressed a good amount, and I remember being really impressed at the time. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, dude. I was like, yeah, I messaged them so I can see if I can be like, work with them, but they haven't responded yet. So I'm like, all right. Yeah. So, hey, you hit the shots. If you can't hit the shots, you don't miss. You'll never know. So.
Yep.
What time? Oh. I will be there. Hold on. But yeah, like I said, if you want, you have Andy Slaps the server, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check that out after this.
Yeah, because I don't want to leave you like by yourself if you want a game,
No, dude, when you gotta bounce, you gotta bounce.
No. I know. I mean, I have to lead no matter what, but but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to leave you hanging by yourself, like when I leave.
Oh no, yeah, like I'll pop over there.
Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure that like.
Oh yeah, you're chilling.
Let's see here. We'll be there. Oh yeah, Papa Big said, when I met you, I wanted to help you across the street. That's crazy. Because he's saying I'm 57. He said, "What did House get? I got 130K yesterday, I think." So I think he's talking about Chibi Clash.
My high score is like 60K. It's pretty brutal.
So he got 130 yesterday.
Papa Big Mac's always one up me and everything.
That's
other than Wild Card. I got his number in that.
See, that's another game that I want to be able to play too, is Wild Card.
Wild Card?
Yeah, because I play a little bit of it, like some of the play tests. I played one kind of like when Ellie was playing it, but also I played it when they kind of had like the first couple of play tests they were doing.
Yep. So right now, playtests are closed until the next build is live. But I'll DM their community manager. I'm good buddies with them, and see if Well, if you already have playtest access, you should still be good when the next build goes live. I think.
Yeah,
So, like, if you're
all I
playing
needed
less
was
good
all I needed is that secret code.
Yep.
Papa Big Mac says
Yes,
I'm coming.
You should be good to go when they go live again.
Let's go. Papa Big Mac says coming for the win, the wild card win. Don't worry, house.
I want all the smoke. I've always wanted all the smoke in wild card. Other games, not so much. I just wanted to hide in the corner and be killed last.
Kill last. We should play. I want to get a nice full hour of me dunking on you. That's crazy, Papa. Bro, you're not dunking on me, bro. Not once, not ever. I'm sorry. You respect your elders, okay? Respect your... all right, I gotta go. My driver's about to be here in 3 minutes, so appreciate it. Thank you, House, I appreciate you stopping by, man. I mean, you're the only person that stopped in here, so that means a lot. I know who the real people is, sure. Papa.
Hope you have a good night, and if I don't talk to you for the weekend,
I'll be on later tonight. Probably around like 7 p.m. or so my time, so it's like 4 hours.
Sounds good. I'll see you then, probably then.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'll talk to you later, brother. GG's. All right, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate love and support you guys show me every single day, and your boy's not going to work tonight, which is I'm super excited. I'm super excited about that. But I get to go see my kids. We're gonna go see our kids today. Well, my kids, not you can see your kids too if you want to. If you guys can, go see them. Love you guys. I appreciate the love. And again, we will be able to, no respect to the elder. That's crazy. Like I said, we'll be back in the next 4 hours. Probably not live streaming, but we'll figure out if we're playing the game. And I know I'm playing for a while. Probably live stream. If not, probably just record stuff. But who knows what happens? It's gonna be up in the air. But hope you guys have a great day. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope we can stay united as one. Rise up to every challenge. Be ourselves and follow our dreams, because I know you can do it. I love you all. Bye. Bye, beautiful people. I love you. Mwah. I don't know why I do that. Mwah.